Welcome to another episode of Real Talk with Mario. I'm excited that you're here because it's actually been a while since I've done a podcast. My slow down to speed up phase is complete. I'm ready to speed things up, bring that fire to this content. And today's topic is fucking fuego because it is the lean and mobile blueprint, how I look good and move well. Now, most guys just train to look good, others train to move well. Hardly someone commits to do both. And if they do, they don't do it and stick along the long fucking game that it takes. It's a longer process, it takes longer. And you know what it does for you as well, amigo? Builds patience, which is what you fucking need in this blueprint. Now, this is the blueprint, the method that I use to build my body that's athletic, lean, and mobile, a body that looks sharp in the mirror, but is also a fucking weapon in real life. So, this is the lean and mobile method. Now, why isn't looks just enough? Like looking good isn't enough. I used to train just for looks only. In the beginning journey, I feel like every guy who just started their fitness journey is they just want to look good. They just want to be as attractive as possible. I used to do the old traditional type of style of training. I'm talking the bro splits, splitting two body parts 5 times per week, 6 times maybe. Get a fucking pump in the mirror, take a fucking pic for the vanity, whatever. Obsess with the scale, with the food, with the tracking, all that shit. But you know what I couldn't do? Rotate well, feel pain free, and move freely. Like just like my body was able to rotate in a way where I felt like I'm in fucking control. And yes, I look good, but I also felt so damn stiff, so damn sore and fragile. So I flipped the script. I stopped training just for looks. I started training to move like a fucking athlete. Man, looking good doesn't mean moving well. And if you can't move well, your strength means nothing. So here's the lean and method, okay? The lean and mobile method, the framework. It's functional strength. I'm talking 3, 4 times per week. I usually call it unconventional, but honestly, it's such a functional training, practical fucking way of training. And then mobility drills. This is daily, but there's specific mobility days in between that make a difference that are on top of athletic accessory rope. That's ropes, sleds, that's flows, different stuff like that, while also adding that kind of traditional bodybuilding style, that hypertrophy style that I'm gonna get a fucking pump. I've been adding this to my mobility sessions. Usually mobility sessions about 30 minutes, and then I add like just a focus session on my chest or my arms to get that full roundness of the muscle. And then finally, the most important fucking part is the nutrition, the 80-20 rule that helps me stay lean without burning out. Now, I do incorporate fasting in this, but I do it very intentionally. Now, here's the thing that I really want to talk about. I'm not chasing a 6% body fat. I'm chasing fluid, explosive movement with visible muscle, looking good, but moving well. I want to feel good. I want to move free, but I want to look cut, look shredded, look well, feel sexy about myself year fucking round. You can do that. You can build visible abs, still moving like an athlete. It's just about training with intentionality and strategy, not fucking ego. Here's the thing. I started to think about this moment where, you know, I was training and I remember this moment when I was, only focusing on fucking size, only focusing on getting as big as fucking possible. And then somebody challenged me to go sprint and I was out of fucking breath. I felt slow as shit. You know, I was like, yo, I should be able to fucking run. And then I realized I was built for show, not go. And from that day forward, I built from the ground up and I started moving well, rotating, flowing, lifting smarter. This is early 20s. Now I'm in my 30s and I'm like moving way better in my 30s than I ever did in my 20s. And I'm leaner, I'm stronger, I'm more functional than ever. I was built for show, not go in my 20s. And it took just one humbling sprint to remind me and rethink of how I wanted to step as an older fella now. Even though I'm still looking young as shit and 30s is the new 20s, but still, it took that one moment to me realize, I gotta look good and move good. Those are the fucking dangerous combination that I should have as a man. And I want to talk about my programming and how I do this. And right now, Usually I do my own programming, but I have a coach because I wouldn't be a good coach if I didn't get coached. So I got someone who got me into the unconventional world, which is also functional fitness. And I start to do 3 times per week with his programming just so I could put the guesswork out of it. And then in between, I do my mobility sessions, I do my athletic work. And on top of that, I do my focus sessions, my trigger sessions, which helps me build muscle and get the well-roundness of the pump. Usually you see bodybuilders do high rep range, just get the blood flow, get the wellness of the muscle, get it nice and pumped up. That hypertrophy sessions, I've been adding that in there so I can get that look that I seek as well while also moving well. Okay. Now, when it comes to diet, I'm just gonna keep it very simple. It changes, but here's the general of it. 80% it's whole food, 20% I'm eating what the fuck I want, but it's generally still fucking clean. And if I want to be really lean, I go 90-10. Okay. But here's the thing. I high protein, moderate carbs, good carbs. I'm talking no simple fucking carbs, complex carbs, sweet potatoes, white rice, all that shit. Like I'm eating the best quality foods and it's clean fats. Okay, clean fats. That's nuts. That's olives. That's avocado. So no crash diets, no obsession. Just structure that lasts. Structure and framework that is sustainable as fuck. My training isn't random. It's intentional. It helped me build a lean, mobile, and powerful year body round, all round, year body round, body year round. Let's get it. Now, here's the thing. The real flex is longevity. Like if the game is not just getting in shape, but how long can you stay in shape and how long can you stay alive moving the way that you move, then I'm playing that game because that game is going to make me happier. When I'm building a family, when I'm doing this, I don't want to be the motherfucker that's losing his breath because he's walking up a side of fucking stairs. Like the real flex is still being able to train and perform and go play and do the sports that you like and live pain free. And I'm already thinking about my 40s, bro. This is what makes the difference. I'm already priming and doing the things that's going to set me up 10 years from now. I'm not chasing to be the shredded version of myself anymore. If you're over 30, man, you have to really think about being the most capable, grounded, explosive version of yourself. This is how you move with purpose. If you're over 30, this is the new standard. Mobility isn't optional, bro. Mobility isn't optional. Eating good isn't optional anymore, bro. Your gut health, leaky. Your emotions, leaky. All your relationships, not to your standards because you're not living up to your fucking standards. So level the fuck up and start living with more intention. Lean, mobile, strong forever. You start respecting yourself. You start pouring in yourself. You start to see who you see in the mirror. And you're like, damn, I'm him. Yes, I respect myself. Your body is a representation of how you respect yourself, how you carry yourself. People respect more if you have a lean fucking body and you're like, oh, wow, he's not just lean. Oh, shit, he can lift heavy weight and he can move well. What the fuck is he on? What's he on? Being able to move pain free in your 30s and 40s and beyond, that's a flex nobody fucking talks about. And I'm flexing on it all day, every day, because I'm prepping for it already, bro. I'm excited for my 40s. I had a man at the gym one time tell me, well, when did you get in your 40s? And he was like, man, I was running all this stuff into my knees. I can't run anymore. And I'm like, I just looked at him. I was like, okay. And I just smiled and I walked away because I do not let any limitations be on mine. That's their limitations on my potential. Respectfully, I'm not trying to be average. That's what I said when I walked away. Because I know that I'm building for something that most people won't ever experience. Because if you do what most won't, you live a life that most can't. And that's real. Overall, guys, if this hits for you, please hit the subscribe button. I'm bringing new videos on my YouTube Mondays and Wednesdays. Usually, the Monday one is me doing a coaching session with my clients, and on Wednesdays is a podcast. So I appreciate you here so much for staying here, for watching this video. It means so much to me. If you brings value, you got any kind insights or anything, please share it. Please subscribe. Listen, let's build a lean, mobile body that lasts. Catch you next time, King. Let's get it. Peace.